tradition that I have started on my birthday. Every day is just plan, plan, plan. And we never take the time just to sit. I try to make it like, let's say, 2, 3, 4 times a year when I have a day like this. Today is my birthday. And I would like to tell you the tradition that I have started on my birthday. It's 46, in case you're wondering. And today I'm not going to talk about fasting, not directly anyway. Today I would like to tell you about the tradition that I have, that I started years ago, but not on my birthday. This happened last year when I decided to have a day off. A day off when I get to go here. This is my favorite place on the whole world, where I get to be alone, where I get to collect my thoughts, and where I get to calm down. And this is what I wanted to talk to you about today. I'm this on this great mountain hillside, which is in the winter is a ski resort, and for the rest of the year is basically closed. So I'm alone here. It's Wednesday. It's almost 10:30 in the morning, and this is where I can relax. This is where the greenery around me is actually, or basically, just soaking in all the haste and nervousness and anxiety and everything that you feel in the city. This is where that somehow flows away or melts away. And then we have cows back there with their bells. You know, you have the main cow with the bell, and the one that is the main cow kind of reminds me, you know, of everything that we have to think about during our days, hectic days, you know, when you have to think about the kids, think about what you're going to cook for lunch, think about what tomorrow is going to bring at work, and think about your parents and your loved ones and your friends and your husband. And are you going to take the dog out to school, you know, to learn new tricks? I mean, it's every day is just plan, plan, plan. And we never take the time just to sit and think and, you know, just take it all in. And that's why I wanted to make this video today, is to remind you that even though this is not a video about fasting or prolonged fasting or any kind of health benefit that you get from that, I would like to remind you that we need to slow down. We need to have days like this, you know, where in my case, nobody knows that I'm not working except for my husband. I tell him everything. And he's the only one that knows that I am not at work. Everybody else thinks that I am working. And he knows that sometime during the day, I'm going to call him or send him a picture of where I am. But usually he will find me here on the days like this. And these days are far between, but they do happen. I try to make it like, let's say, 2, 3, 4 times a year when I have a day like this, and just walk around or sit and soak in the nature and be with my thoughts. And this is where I usually have my breakthrough moments. This is where I usually find, the solution to the problem that I've been having. And this is where I learn to relax, to calm down, to not hurry everywhere, not to think about what I have to do and just be. It doesn't matter if I'm hungry, it doesn't matter if the kids are late for school. Today it's not my problem. Well, it was because I took them to school before I went here, but I'm not going to worry about it today because today I would like to think about the problems in my life. I would like to think about where my health is. I would like to think about where my relationships are with my parents. I would like to think about what my goals are in life. And most of all, I would like to think about what I've already achieved because it's too rare of an occasion that we sit back. You hear the cow behind me? Too often or too rare occasions, we sit back and look at our life and just take it all in. You know, when I was, let's say, 10 years younger, when me and my husband were building the house, and I was looking at the red brick that I could see in my living room, and I was picturing myself. I can almost see myself picking the color of the wall that is once going to be here, and that is when I have that, I will be happy. Well, now my house is built, it's furnished, and it's alive uh, with the occupants. But I never look at the wall the same way again because this is something that I've already achieved. I never sat back and stared at that wall and I said, "You achieved this," you know? And I think that this is something that we do too rarely and not often enough. Just think about, yes, I made this happen. I wanted to do it. I planned for it. I worked for it. And now here it is. My wish for this video is this. If you take anything from it, it would be this. Slow down. You know, forget about journals, forget about meditation, forget about every necessity that you need, that you think you need to do, to calm down. Just take the day off, away from everybody, the day for yourself, and just be. Soak it all in, enjoy the sunshine, enjoy the bumblebee that is, flying around at your feet, enjoy the flowers, enjoy, I don't know, whatever you think that you never noticed before, notice it. And maybe you will have that day more often. Maybe you will someday you will stop and stare at that wall and say, "Wow, look at what I've achieved," and you will be proud of yourself because we never look back. We only see what we want to achieve next, and we never think about what we already achieved. And I think that's a mistake because we are not enjoying the fruits of our labor so far. We are only pushing ourselves forward. And I think that's a mistake. I think that we should sit on a fallen tree and we should look at the flowers. We should enjoy the wind in our hair and peace that nature brings. And maybe this will happen even when we are in the middle of cooking lunch, solving the math problems with our first son, talking in English with our second son, and speaking with our husband of what the plans are for the weekend. Maybe we can just stare at the spoon we are, stirring the soup with, and we will just say, wow, I made this happen, and enjoy life. Because what's the point? If we are just going to, you know, drive ourselves forward if we're not enjoying the peace and enjoying the time we have now. Because if you think about it, today, this moment is all we have. Yesterday is gone and tomorrow is not here yet. So why not enjoy it? I hope that you got something out of my rambling. Anyway, this is a part of my journal. The reflection of what I should be doing right now. I'm going to show you what I meant about this place, and I'm going to show you around for a quick second, and then I'm going to enjoy this piece and enjoy the nature and the animals in it. And I hope that you do the same. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but maybe you put that X on your calendar and say, today is going to be my day. And I promise you, you're not going to regret it. All right. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience. And I think that in the next video, we are going to talk about fasting. But for now, enjoy the day. Bye. Okay, let's see how it looks.